on this Sunday evening because I have to tell you, I have an incredible story to tell you. I started a journey of health and wellness back in January, and I want to share my success with you with our Total Gym because this is truly a game changer when it comes to your life. I want to introduce you to the showstopper. It is absolutely fantastic. It is a limited time offer, $899.99, $1,400 savings. I will rate this 5-star, 10-star, 25 stars, 12 easy pays of $74.99, and also free shipping and handling. You're looking at being able to do 85 different exercises and 14 resistance levels. Now, this is a big deal for me because I don't generally do this, but it's going to be out there for all of Canada to see. I want to share with you my journey, my befores and afters. And I've never said this on air before, but February of 2023, I was at the heaviest I've ever been in my life. You're looking at 189 pounds of Lynn St. Dennis. March 2023, I had lost 15 pounds. And stay on this for a second, Lindsay. I want you to notice my posture. I want you to notice my legs. I want you to notice the bloating that I have in that Feb 2023. This was just taken this past Tuesday. I am down 28 pounds. I'm 2 pounds shy on my 30-pound weight loss. But look, I'm telling you, 189 pounds to 162 pounds. And you're thinking, how did you do it, Lynn? Well, number one, I started with Dr. Janine Bowering with VitaTree. I needed to detox, get rid of all the parasites, and so on and so forth. My second step, while I was waiting for my Total Gym, was Eat Fit with Rosalie Brown. Game changer. And then I got my Total Gym. Now, for those of you who have yo-yo dieted, I raised my hand. I've been there, I've done the rice, I've done the carnivore, I've done the cabbage, I've done the macros. I can't count macros, I'm so sorry. I even did the one where you can only eat 500 calories a day and you get injected 3 times a week. Did I lose pounds? Yep. Did I gain it back? Yep. Right down to like 189 pounds because I gained more weight than what I lost on those programs. So here's the thing. I look at it this way. If I can just motivate one of you today to make a change in your life, the Total Gym is going to do it. And you want to know what happened to me? I sat down one day. I was overweight. I was sluggish. I had no energy. And I thought, listen, I'm going to be 60 years old soon. And I thought, where do I want to be? But more importantly, where do I want my future to be? How do I want future Lynn to be? This is your today's showstopper. I urge you to make a difference. You know what? It takes so little, but the results are so amazing. And I want to say hello to my hero. I want to say hello to Rosalie Brown because with Rosalie, I have been able to achieve this journey. Your Eat Fit, by the way, it's not available here at TSC. You can go onto Rosalie's, your own webpage. And I did my very first YouTube video with you.
Yes.
What a big difference. And thank you to everyone who's been checking in, Rosalie.
So you've inspired so many people. And, you know, that's what I love about the health and fitness and wellness industry is that we can inspire others and share our stories. And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You made the commitment. You can see Lynn's exact program on my YouTube channel. We picked 20 exercises,
so fast.
20 reps each. You know, you're done in under 30 minutes. But I am so proud to be here with the Total Gym. I've been with the Total Gym here at TSC for almost 30 years now. And why we keep coming back is because this system works. And that's what you discovered, Lynn. It's not complicated. You learn your routine. It's total body, head to toe, maximizing your workout and your calorie burning.
And you're not at a loss when you get this home. By the way, super easy to set up, but you're not at a loss because you go onto YouTube, whether it's the Total Gym one, or you have that one-on-one with Rosalie doing the 30 minutes, the 20 exercises, you know, which is so simple. And you know, I haven't changed that routine, to be honest. What I've done is I've increased my resistance level.
Right.
So you had me started at a 1. I started at a 1. I then slowly started to increase. I'm now where I find I could do a level 12 very, very easily.
Right, because how the Total Gym works is this is like having a stack of weights. 14 different sizes of weights. And this is the max. And what's so great about the max is it's maxed out with accessories. The extra large squat stand. Squats are known as the king of exercises. They're a high calorie burning exercise. They work your glutes, your body's biggest calorie burning muscle. They work your quadriceps, your hamstrings, all the big muscles. And again, when you get this motion, it increases your oxygen uptake. That increases your energy, and that's what keeps you motivated to exercise. Now, you see Lynn here doing single leg squats.
Oh, you know what my favorite one is? This one.
Oh.
Right here.
And on her program, if you check it out on YouTube, you'll see all the different foot positions. Opening up the legs a little bit wider targets more of the inner thigh muscles. So again, with the max, you are getting the extra large squat stand, which allows you to jump, jog, hop, and squat. So a great lower body exercise. And we did multiple squats, different positions. And again, it warms up your body, targets those big muscles. But what we also did was pull-ups and chin-ups.
Absolutely, and here's the other thing as well, because like I said, I started on a level 2, which was really fantastic for me. I was a little sluggish, but managed to do the entire routine even the way I was feeling.
Right.
Now, if you notice in my before picture, and you notice in my second and my third picture, you will see something very interesting. Look at my posture.
Right.
Look at how straight I am standing in both of those afters, where in the before, I'm slouching.
And the reason that, and we see great posture enhancement in many of our Total Gym programs. Lynn, show them how you do a pull-up.
Absolutely.
Right? And again, for me to say that, let's do pull-ups. For many women, they'd be like, what? I'm gonna be doing a pull-up? This is one of my favorite exercises. It's a body-changing exercise. You'll notice in Lynn's program, if you take a look at it, lots of squatting, lots of pull-ups. Even if you just did these 2 exercises, you are engaging most of the muscles in your body. This exercise is body transforming. Like Lynn said, my posture improved. When you have good posture, you automatically look leaner. When you have good posture, you look taller. When you have good posture, you look healthier and fitter. When you have good posture, you breathe better, you digest better. And with your Total Gym, you'll be doing perfect pull-ups, perfect chin-ups on your first time, whether you start on a level 6 or like Lynn did, a little bit lower.
That's right.
The exercises don't change. Once you do an exercise, all you do is either increase your bench height or take it down. It's a beautiful design.
So let's have a look at the people who did, what was it?
The 14 workout study.
The 14 workout study. Let's have a look at those. Because again, you know, okay, perfect. Let's bring that up, Lindsay. So look at the before, look at the after. And I'm a true testimony to exactly what's happening there.
Right. This is, you're getting the DVD, or you can look at it on YouTube, or Total Gym TV, because once you become a member of the Total Gym family, no matter how you learn, whether it's pictures, whether it's DVD, whether it's YouTube, whether you want to join the app for the Total Gym TV because you're getting access to this, you're going to be able to do this exact workout that these Canadians, by the way, that's Lisa there from Cambridge, they did the Total Gym Challenge. It's 14 workouts done in under a month.
Look at the abs.
Right. Again, we were very strict. Wear the same outfit, be in the exact same pose after you've done the Total Gym Challenge. And again, it's not 14 different workouts. It's one workout, and that often shocks people. When you have one good total body workout that you enjoy, you'll do it over and over. And I'll tell you, enjoyment comes from seeing results. Look at Amanda. Look at the way her shorts fit. This is in under a month. Look at the difference in the way her shorts fit.
They're actually too big on her.
Right? Exactly. So again, Men, women, and Amanda's from Oak Ridges. This is Stuart, he's from Richmond Hill. Men, women, why we get such great results at Total Gym, why we've been here so long at TSC is because it gives you all the equipment, all the tools, all the accessories that you need to get the job done.
So Rosalie, really quickly, in the 14 workout challenge, over what time period was that?
We did it in 18 days. So they had rest days. So we do recommend that you try to get it in under 3 weeks. We want to keep you consistent. Why it's one workout is because you're learning a new skill. You're learning how to move your body. You're learning how to squat properly. When I get on my Total Gym, Lynn, I squat better than when I'm not on my Total Gym.
Listen, with my back, if you have back issues, this is the other thing I said to Rosalie when we started. I said, oh gosh, Rosalie, you know what? I have severe sciatic. I have fibromyalgia. I have this, I have that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to squat. There was no pressure on the back. You can do 50, 100 squats on this easily without interfering with anything in your core. You're actually strengthening your core. And one of the things I want to point out as well with my own weight loss journey, down 28 pounds. I still have 20 to go. To be at the proper weight for my height. The other thing is I went from a size 12 to a size 8.
Nice!
Size 12 to a size 8. I'm actually on with Brian Bailey later on this evening, and I would always wear a large. And it's like, Brian, should I wear the large or small? He goes, girl, you need to wear that small. So
and it feels so good.
It does.
Lynn, you started the show saying you just didn't feel like you.
No.
And again,
tired, sluggish, no energy, just everything.
Right, and as we get older, that can happen because we lose muscle density. The less muscle you have in the body, the slower your metabolism, the more sluggish you feel. When you strength train, you feel strong, you feel energetic. And again, it doesn't take hours. Every exercise Lynn did, it was about a minute per exercise.
Yeah, it could have been a little bit longer with us because I was like, how do I do this? I was learning. And I said to Rosalie, I said, you know what? I'm coming back to you. We're going to do another video so then, you know, you can actually follow through. And here's the other thing as well. You know, don't fear you're going to get this home. You're not going to know what to do. You have all the booklet on the top of your Total Gym that you can follow with. You go onto YouTube, type in Rosalie Total Gym. She guides you through, and if you wanted to book a private appointment, you could do that via Skype as well. Get the Easy Fit. It's on Rosalie's website. Gets you really started eating proper foods. Let's have a look at more information. We're going to be right back.
Hi, my name is Danielle, and this was me about 2 years ago. I was very unhealthy. I'd been overweight my entire life. I was very uncomfortable with myself. And I had small children, and I thought, you know, I'm ready to just live a healthier lifestyle. I'm ready to be comfortable in my own skin and to be able to do the things that I want to do. So one day I was flipping through channels on the television, and I saw the commercial for the Total Gym. And I thought, wow, that's something even I could do at home with my busy schedule. So I bought the Total Gym, and I discovered I really, truly enjoyed working out. I noticed results within the first couple of weeks of just using the Total Gym. I immediately started losing weight, and then once I started noticing the results, it pushed me to go even further. And so I would want to work out more because I did enjoy it too. The thing that excited me the most about the Total Gym was that I can get a better workout at home that I can even going to a gym. You can do weight training, you can do cardio, you can do just about anything that there is to do on the Total Gym at home on a compact machine that you can fold up and put away. So in this picture, I was 210 pounds. Now I'm 110 pounds and I'm in the best shape of my life.
You see, this is what I love, best shape of their lives. Look, if you're feeling sluggish, you have no energy, you're just lackluster, you just don't feel like doing anything, that's where you are today. where do you see yourself in your future you? You know, it came to the realization, I have 2.5 years, I'm gonna be 60.
Right.
And I'm thinking, you know what? No, 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 no. This is not gonna be my life. I don't want that to be my life.
Right, you wanna be able to continue to do the things that you enjoy doing and love. I call it your fun-jevity factor.
Yes.
I always say to my husband, how many more fun summers do we have left? Because we are all living a little bit longer, but we wanna live well.
That's it.
And that's what Total Gym does. Now, it comes to you 100% assembled. It looks exactly like this. And all you're going to do is basically slide it open, and then there you choose which level you're gonna start off with. I'm gonna lift up the center bar, and then here you choose your incline. Now, you just saw Danielle, who lost 100 pounds. That was 5 years ago. Wow. She still has maintained that 100-pound weight loss. And let me tell you, Lynn, she did the same kind of journey you did.
Yep.
She found a workout she loved, and she repeated it. I think a lot of us think it has to be complicated, that you have to change things up every day, a different routine. She kept it the same, and if you do need to put your Total Gym away, I really recommend that you try to find a place to keep it out.
Mine has never been put away.
It's about as long as a yoga mat.
Yeah.
So if you have room for a yoga mat, you have room for a Total Gym. But I want to point out...
Look what you're getting. Oh my gosh.
This is the DVD that Danielle, that you just saw, lost 100 pounds. She started on level 1, this green DVD, then she went to 2, then she went to 3. She kept it simple. And that's what Total Gym, this is a total body workout done in under 40 minutes. So it's not like you're spending an hour every single day. So that's what Danielle tried. But you're getting numerous trainers. You don't have to just work out with me. You can work out with Todd Durkin. You can do it, and if DVDs aren't your thing, you get access to Total Gym TV. And if that's not your thing, you get the training guide. You can do it through following along in picture form.
Which attaches right to your Total Gym, by the way. And you know what I love about this? I've got into a little bit more of the Pilates as well when I'm feeling very tense. Like if you've ever wanted to do the Pilates reformer, is that what it's called? You could do so many Pilates moves on here. And the other thing is actually turning into a partial inversion table to really stretch out and release all the tension in your shoulders and in your back. So tell us about all the other pieces that you're receiving.
So you were just talking about Pilates. You are getting 2 cuffs and the leg pulley attachment so that you can do your Pilates workout. You're getting the ab crunch accessory, so if you want additional ab work. You're getting the tricep dip bars, which is very rarely that we include the dip bars for extra tricep work. Your pull-ups, which you were doing for your back and your posture, and your press-up bars, plus the extra large squat stand. And in between shows, people have been asking me, Rosalie, I own an older model Total Gym with a smaller squat stand. Can I just buy the extra large squat stand? And yes, and we have it here on sale as well. But this is a complete training system. If you want to build a beautiful, strong, fit, healthier body, this is it. Again, about the size of a yoga mat, your pull-up bars, your dip bars. So I was explaining the dip bars, Lynn. Your arms, the back of your arms are 3 times the size of your biceps. So if you're interested in getting better looking arms, tricep dips are the way to go. But for any of you out there that, like Lynn, you're starting for the first time, I don't want you to be stressed about all the accessories. Because Lynn, you could just attach the cables.
That's all I started with. The beginning was the actual, what do we call this one again? Is that like a kickstand type of thing?
Yeah, your squat stand.
Your squat stand. I started with the squat stand.
And the pull-up bars.
And the pull-up bars, and then the pulleys.
And then we added the cables.
And the cables, I call them pulleys.
Yeah, and it is a pulley system. You could do your whole workout just with the cable. If you're just like, Rosalie, you know, I'm back to basics. Again, we didn't use all the accessories Total Gym came for your workout. We used the squat stand and the pull-up bars. And then when you do cable work, why cable work is so important is because it activates a lot of core muscle. So when we're talking about core, we're talking about abdominals, we're talking about lower back. So that's the magic behind your cables. When you pull, your core is forced to stabilize. So if I was doing a back row at a traditional gym, which the bench is stationary and you're pulling your arms, I'm not getting as much core activation as I do on the Total Gym. You're seeing it in this demonstration right here. This gentleman's doing a chest exercise. But because the bench is moving, there's much more muscle activation than just the chest. That ab twist exercise, so good, right, Lynn?
Oh, absolutely.
So good.
And you know what? You can walk the next day, okay? It's
Right.
not like, you know, sometimes if you get a personal trainer, they work you out so much that you can't even walk out of the gym, and then you've hurt yourself. You don't go back to the gym for a while, right?
Right.
So I love that you work at your own pace, Rosalie. There are so many videos on YouTube. I have watched our very first video.
Yes.
And I went in and I started reading the comments. And I thank all of you for, you know, your support, for checking in. So many said, you know what? I'm dusting off my Total Gym and I'm getting back on the wagon. Even if you just started 3 days a week for 20 minutes, get the Eat Fit program. It's on Rosalie's website. It is fantastic. You don't need to starve. My gosh, I don't think there's anything really that I cut out of eating, to be quite frank with you. And I'm not counting calories. And I think I'm even eating more food than what you generally would.
As we get older, it's really important to prioritize strength training and protein in our diets. And many people ask, well, what's Lynn snacking on? What's she having? And again, it's about putting protein in your mouth first. So that really sets up your body. You want to gain muscle. And I want to remind our viewers, women, we do not have the testosterone in our body to create these big bulging muscles. When people use their Total Gym, they create muscles, and that creates a body that's better at calorie burning, that's better at fat burning. So you get those long, lean muscles. Again, when you have muscles, your metabolism revs better, and it does give you a dieting advantage, because as we age...
Don't call it a diet.
Right, yeah. It gives us an eating advantage.
A healthier lifestyle.
Right?
We fail at diets.
Right.
We do, right? Because it's like, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. With your program, it was so easy. It was so easy, and I still had my baked potato, but instead of sour cream, it was tzatziki or Greek yogurt with some dill in there and some lemon juice. I mean, I think I snacked all day long. Little snack here, little snack there. But you need that protein. It was really good. And if you're vegan or vegetarian, you know where your source of protein is coming from.
Right. And again, with the cables, you've seen, I started with the biceps. Now I'm doing chest exercise. I'm doing shoulder exercises. Really, any exercise that you can do at a traditional gym, you can do it at your home gym, plus all the Pilates exercises. Right now, I'm doing the Pilates 100. So good for the abs. This pullover,
oh, I love, that's one of my favorites.
Isn't it the best?
One of my favorites. You know what that got rid of? Bra bulge.
Right? It is, it's one, as we age, things fall down, and this lifts things back up again. I love this exercise. It's, again, working your back, it's working your upper chest, it's working your triceps. And what many of my clients love about the Total Gym is you're doing this all in a lying down position.
And it works with your body weight, by the way.
Oh yeah, this holds up to 450 pounds.
And by the way, if you have teenagers at home and they're in front of their tablet all the time, they're not in sports activities, we have the biggest rise of obesity in North America, period, the end, right? We're becoming very hibernating, couch potatoes and everything. Look, I was one of them. Okay, so I think I have a right to comment on that one. Let's have a listen to Darla. Pick up on your today's showstopper. It's 12 easy pays. $74.99 is gonna make a difference in your life, and there's free shipping and handling. We'll be right back.
These are the before photos. I'm going to show them to you because I don't like looking at them. Actually, when I got to my highest weight, I didn't even want my pictures taken. I was motivated to start losing weight because I didn't feel good. I knew I had to do something, so I found the Total Gym. Once I found the Total Gym, I begged my husband to get it. Within a month, I started seeing a big difference. Between that and changing my diet around, eating healthy, I lost the weight. It just started melting off. I'm not a fanatic. I train about 3 times a week. Such a variety, so many things, so many different things you can do on this, just by changing the angles. I don't miss the gym at all. I'm in my 50s. A lot of people don't believe that. I feel like I'm in my 30s again. My name is Darla Rogers, and I have lost 60 pounds using the Total Gym.
Isn't that incredible? And
right?
let me tell you, it is doable. I've lost 28 pounds. I'm shy of that 30-pound mark. I have 20 more to go. Tell us a little bit more about Darla,
Well,
Rosalie.
what I love that she said is that I'm in my 50s. I now feel like I'm in my 30s. Yeah. And when I'm in my 60s, and your 60s or your 50s can feel like you're in your 30s, or your 50s can feel like you're in your 70s and 80s. We now know, we have so much information about health and fitness and how to be proactive that we can make a huge dent in the way our body looks, in the way our body feels, all through adding exercise into our lifestyle. When you add muscle, you're able to continue to get up, eat. All your everyday chores become that much easier. And there's not just a physical aspect to moving your body, there's a mental aspect to it as well. You know, study after study sharing how exercise not only great for the body, not only great for the brain, but Lynn, now they're discovering that people that exercise on a regular basis, it's better for our skin. Our skin dermis is actually thicker.
Yeah,
right?
and it's also, I mean, the energy that you get from it as well. You know, you're maybe not as prone to an injury because your body is stronger. Look, Rosalie's had 2 hip replacements. Okay, so if you're saying, oh, but I had a hip replacement or I had a knee surgery, you can still get the Total Gym to make yourself stronger. Look, to be honest, this is the whole kit and caboodle here that you're receiving. There's 85 different exercises, 14 resistance levels. The only one who's gonna make that decision is gonna be you at home. I made it, I'm so happy. I would never turn that back. I don't ever wanna go back there, okay? So maybe we'll just pop up on before and after really quickly one more time. 28 pounds down, sorry. In that before picture, and I never thought I would say it, but I said it today, I was 189 pounds. 189 pounds, okay? I held it well, but I'm telling you, look how sluggish, how bloated my stomach was. Even my posture wasn't great. Even the girls were sagging, okay? Right. So now the girls are nicely lifted up there, got the tushy going on, you know, thinner on the legs as well. And I just feel so much better. And I want to point out, this is a $1,400 savings here today. Are you worth $74.99? That is the question that I am going to put out there for you. Now, we have a couple of different items that you could add into your Total Gym as well. And we also have the long stability mat. So if you wanted to put the Total Gym on the stability mat, that is fantastic. It is $37.45. It's item 547169. We have 2 interest-free easy pays of $18.72. If you're adding it to your Total Gym, you'll actually qualify for 12 easy pays and free shipping and handling as well. So it's nice to have some kind of mat. I actually have one underneath mine as well, just in case you're on carpet or hardwood. I mean, it's sturdy, so it's not going to be sliding all over the place.
Right, and you can use it for other exercises, other floor work, your yoga. If you find that your traditional yoga mat is too short for you, this one is a little bit longer, but this footprint does show you that if you have room for a yoga mat, you have room for a Total Gym.
Absolutely, and again, don't forget, it collapses all in one standing piece over here. We also have the Total Gym 3 DVD set with the Fitspiration Guide with Rosalie, Canada's #1 fitness trainer. I mean, I think you've appeared in pretty much every single fitness magazine. They do lots of wonderful interviews with you because you've inspired millions of people.
Well, it's truly my passion, and that Fitspiration Guide that you're getting includes many of my favorite recipes as well. So if you want to, you know, dip your toe into that, I show you how to make my egg bakes, which is something that I
delicious.
So good, so easy.
Good.
And again, and there's your protein, whether you want to add bacon to it or some vegetables to it. And then the workout DVDs, one's cardio-based, one's Pilates-based, and one is knee-friendly, because I know a lot of our viewers do have the knee issues.
Right, exactly. And here's the thing, no impact on your knees. This is the great thing about the Total Gym. If you've ever tried to do 50 squats or all those push-ups, you can do your push-ups right here, but in a very different way that doesn't actually cause any strain or stress on your body. We also have the Fit Weight Bar, by the way, $22.45, 555-092. So the Fit Weight Bar is something that you can add to your Total Gym and then add additional weights.
Right, because this unit, and we have a few models in our Fit line, including here at TSC, you can add this weight bar, which means you can add an additional 180 pounds of weight. So take a look at your Total Gym at home right now. And if there's holes down at the bottom, that's where the bar goes through. You just slide the bar through and you add your weight plates to this bar. Again, because when you bring Total Gym at home, it's for all fitness levels. Whether you're someone that loves to lift heavy, whether you're someone that prefers higher reps and lighter weight, which I'm a big fan of, whether you want your Pilates, your strength training, whether you want to use it as an inversion table for extra stretching, again, there's a reason why Total Gym has been here for so long.
Okay, well, I also want to let you know that we have the Pilates edition here. This is your Pilates kit. It is $74.99. Rosalie, take us through what we're getting.
Right, again, with the Pilates kit, you are getting the toe bar. So for those of you that love to exercise in bare feet, for those of you that love your Pilates reformer classes, that goes exactly where your squat stand is. You are getting an additional lengthening of a rope. So because with Total Gym, we do Pilates in two ways, with one leg or both legs. So this allows you to work both legs at the same time, plus the DVD that comes along with it.
And these?
And yeah, and your cuffs. So again, if you love that Pilates experience, you're gonna love having the toe bar and the extra length rope and the DVD. But again, when you get the Fit Max today, you're getting access to Total Gym TV, which means you're getting access to our Total Gym Pilates specialist, our Total Gym's weight training specialist. We have a slew of top instructors across North America to take you through those workouts. If that's not your thing, we've got the DVDs. If that's not your thing, we've got your training guide, which stays right on top of your unit.
And by the way, I'm gonna throw this out there. I never ever do this, but if you have been following my journey or you're just listening it to the very first time and you want any assistance, how to start, where I started, even more in-depth detailing, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I promise I will be there to support you as well. And I know Rosalie will be as well.
Definitely. Please reach out at any time. Just the other day, someone asked me if I could add more unilateral training videos to my Total Gym workout. And I'm like, for sure. So the next day I popped out a workout that had more unilateral training. Sometimes I get asked, well, a lot of times I get asked for more ab work. And again, with the Total Gym Fit Max, you are getting this ab crunch accessory so that, you know, if you find traditional ab work, you're pulling on your neck, you're pulling on your shoulders, absolutely no neck, no shoulder pulling. You feel this ab exercise right
at the core. And by the way, and half of the time, if we try to do ab work, unless you're really experienced, we're doing it wrong.
Right.
We're doing it wrong. So there's no wrong way of using your Total Gym. To me, this is such an investment in your health and your wellness journey. Maybe it's for you and your entire family. It's $74.99, 12 interest-free easy pays, free shipping and handling, $1,400 savings. I look at it this way also, Rosalie. Look, my understanding is we're gonna have a very long, harsh winter.
No.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's what they're saying. So what do you do all winter? Do you hibernate Do you become a couch potato? You're kind of not really going out anywhere because of the weather, because of the snowstorms, because of the traffic. This is a great way to take that opportunity to get into the best health that you've ever been perhaps in your life. You know, you don't need to go to a size 6. You don't need to go to a size 4. Go to where you are the most comfortable. Maybe it's that 10 pounds that you have been struggling to lose, Rosalie,
yes,
for a year. And you lose it and you gain it right back because you know why? You're yo-yo dieting. You're yo-yo dieting.
And you're probably not strength training. I'll tell you, back before my hips were replaced when I was in my 40s. Before that, I was very aerobic. Loved to jump, all that high impact.
You were the jumping queen at the time.
I was an aerobic queen. But let me tell you, having my hips replaced, when my surgeon said, no more jumping. So I haven't done any kind of jumping since my early 40s. I started focusing on strength training, and because my hips were rehabbing, I started doing the pull-ups, the chin-ups, the biceps, the triceps. My body became better in my 40s, 50s, and 60s than it was when I was doing all that high-impact aerobics. Aerobics is great. You want some cardiovascular fitness for your heart. But if you want to transform your body, if you want to be able to pick up the grandchildren, I'm a grandmother of 5 now, and it's my favorite thing to be in the whole wide world. And, you know, when they say, I want to piggyback, I'm like, hop on.
Hop on.
You know, when you're going to the park, I'm chasing them down the slide. I call it your fungevity factor. You can say yes to more fun things when you're fit, when you're healthy, you're strong. And Total Gym is a big leap and step towards that. This is Janet in her 60s.
Wow.
Look at the difference. Again, you can see the numbers on your screen. She lost 10 pounds, but...
Look at the inches, though.
Just look at the picture, right? And look at her glutes. Her booty's lifted. Her arms...
Her chest is lifted.
Right? Her posture's better. You know, she's proud. She feels good in her own skin. This was after 14 workouts, not 14 weeks, not 14 months. This was done in 14 workouts.
In 18 days, let's remind everyone.
Yes, and I love that we did it in a short amount of time because you want to see those results. It's one routine. You don't have to learn 14 different routines. It's one workout, and that's what I did with Lynn. We did one routine. Repeat the routine, repeat the routine. Lisa from Cambridge, her menopausal middle was driving her crazy for many, many years. She finally got control of that because when you add muscle in your back, in your legs, in your glutes, in your arms, your waistline comes down because you become a better fat burning machine. Again, these are your Canadian neighbors. Karen from Aurora, Ontario, 16 pounds down. Again, we were very diligent. We said you had to wear the exact same outfit on day 1, and after your 14th workout, which we did in 18 days, so that we could visually see the difference. And it's what I find interesting is we started this study in June, and so you can see that they got a little bit of sunshine. They're a little more,
oh yeah, look at the brown legs there.
But look at the way her shorts feel or fit compared to what they were before.
Look at Stuart, guys.
I know. This is not just for women, and a lot of my women clients tell me, you know, my husband uses Total Gym now. They're shocked at the challenge. And Stuart said in 14 workouts, he goes, I felt like a couch potato, sluggish. He goes, in 14 workouts, Rosalie, you made me feel like an athlete. Now, I want to stress, you can see this workout challenge right now. If you want to search 14 challenge workout YouTube, it'll pop up right on your screen. We're giving it to you on DVD form. We're giving it to you on Total Gym TV. It's out there. Total Gym has nothing to hide. We're like, here's the equipment, here's the workout, try it for 14 times and see what it could do for your body. It's a life-changing experience. You know, we now know that we need to be proactive with our health, whether we want a stronger immunity, stronger bones, more muscle in our body, more energy. When you're tired of feeling sick and tired, which you were, and you're like, that's it, I've had enough, I'm gonna make a change.
Yeah.
And you did it.
And you know, it all actually was after a show with Dr. Janine Bowering.
Right.
I literally had a complete meltdown in her arms. I was bawling my eyes out. I felt the worst I have ever felt in my life. I was the heaviest I ever felt in my life. I started with Vitatree, Easy Fit with Rosalie until I got my Total Gym, and the rest is history. And you know, 28 pounds down and maintaining. And here's the thing, and you're gonna agree with this.
Sure.
Go on your scale once, okay? Just go on it once, write down that number, then start doing your Total Gym. And what I'm gonna say is, wait, don't, every day I'm going on the scale, because what happens, Rosalie, is that fat's now turning into muscle.
That's right.
Well. So don't forget that fat is gonna turn into beautiful, lean muscle. Let's have a look at everything you're getting, because you're getting really everything that you need to get started on your health journey.
Right.
Which is absolutely fantastic.
Well, let me show them on the Total Gym.
Okay, perfect,
not only
Rosalie.
are you getting the information, you know, the DVDs.
And the booklet.
And again, the booklet stays right here, right on top of your Total Gym. So it's not like a wall chart, or it's not like a booklet that you might lose. It stays at the top of your Total Gym. There's a place for it. And what's really cool about this is that if I flip it around, this is your tablet holder and your phone holder. So
and you can put your YouTube right on there.
Right, so it's like I'm talking to you, or one of the Total Gym trainers is talking to you as you're on the machine. And again, you're getting your pull-ups. As I said earlier on the show, Lynn, you noticed your posture enhanced right away. With these pull-up bars, you're able to you'll be doing a perfect pull-up on day one. Maybe it's gonna be down at level 1, 2, or 3, and then you're gonna graduate. Lynn was doing it on level 6 today, going higher and higher, whether your palms are up, more bicep, with a palm up position. And this is also the accessory you use if you do have issues with your back.
Oh, this is the one I love.
Inversion.
Yes, and I actually put it up higher on this
Yes.
one. I'm on a 12
Nice.
when I do the inversion, because I do have serious back issues.
Yeah, spinal decompression.
And that's what I do right after I've used the Total Gym. I decompress, and you feel so amazing when you do this. Look, millions upon millions upon millions of people own the Total Gym. You know, one of the things, Rosalie, correct me if I'm wrong, you were telling me that you were also training some, you know, bodybuilders.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, put some weights on the weight bar, put some weights on the weight bar. And she's like, hold on a second. How about if I just take you through the routine first?
Right.
And they were just like, oh my gosh.
Right, people are always shocked.
Yeah.
But again, there's a reason why we've been here at TSC for close to 30 years, is this system truly works. This is one of our top of the line. If you came to my studio, this is the exact model that you would see. It holds up to 450 pounds. You can add weight plates to it, and you get the accessories that have just the extra padding. For instance, with the pull-up and with your ab crunch accessory, this is coming with it. So this is like I call it your jungle gym this is your play center to get your body stronger, fitter. Again, all low impact. You can add a little bit of a hopper jog if you wish.
This is my favorite here as well.
The squat stand.
Well, because here's the thing. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do the squats anymore. There's just no, oh, thank you. There's just no way. But you know what? On the Total Gym, it is so easy. And then you start to find your own comfort zone, right?
Right.
So a lot of times, like now I do the heel, right? So then I'm hitting the back of the legs.
Right, more calves, more hamstring, more glute activation. You're right, by just changing your feet, then we had a single leg squat to make it more challenging. Then we did tippy toe squats,
yeah, that's this one here.
And that activates more of the front of your thighs. Again, if you want to see Lynn's step-by-step first workout.
It wasn't the best one, but you know what? I said to you, Rosalie, I said, I'm gonna come to you, let's do the video, let's motivate people to actually get their Total Gym, because if I can do it, you can do it. Again, 28 pounds down. I have another 20 to go, but look at my posture. Look at that menopausal bloated weight right in the front. Big hips back then too. And actually my posture was terrible in the, and by the way, do you notice my double chin? Can I just point out my double chin? Okay, and that was February of 2023. And then we started on February 16th, I believe it was. And then by March, look at that, 15 pounds down. And then now 28 pounds down, plus the inches. I've gone from a size 12 to a size 8. I want you to listen to, is it Danielle, Lindsay? Okay, let's listen to Danielle. Pick up the phone lines, make a change in your life.
Hi, my name is Danielle, and this was me about 2 years ago. I was very unhealthy. I'd been overweight my entire life. I was very uncomfortable with myself, and I had small children, and I thought, you know, I'm ready to just live a healthier lifestyle. I'm ready to be comfortable in my own skin and to be able to do the things that I want to do. So one day I was flipping through channels on the television and I saw the commercial for the Total Gym. And I thought, wow, that's something even I could do at home with my busy schedule. So I bought the Total Gym and I discovered I really, truly enjoyed working out. I noticed results within the first couple of weeks of just using the Total Gym. I immediately started losing weight, and then once I started noticing the results, it pushed me to go even further. And so I would want to work out more because I did enjoy it too. The thing that excited me the most about the Total Gym was that I can get a better workout at home that I can even going to a gym. You can do weight training, you can do cardio, you can do just about anything that there is to do on the Total Gym at home on a compact machine that you can fold up and put away. So in this picture, I was 210 pounds. Now I'm 110 pounds and I'm in the best shape of my life.
So when Danielle started, she was 210 pounds, by the way.
And she's only like 5'1".
And she's in her early
tiny.
20s, and she's in her 20s.
Two young boys.
Okay, so there you go. So, you know, maybe it's 20 pounds, or maybe it's 50, or maybe it is 100 pounds, maybe it's 10. Maybe you want to lose that 10 pounds, but you really want to get toned and trimmed and, you know, slimmed down a little bit. Total Gym is going to do it for you. It's one of the best prices we've ever had. You get everything included. You're saving $1,400, but it's $74.99. That is going to make a difference, a total difference in your life. So just for one moment, think about this. Where are you today? You look at yourself, maybe you're gonna be celebrating a milestone birthday, whether it's 45, 50, mine is gonna be 60 in 2.5 years. And that really hit me in the head. It's like, okay, where do I wanna be? Not just now, but my future me. And I think the future you, Rosalie, is so important as well.
Yeah, I know I don't want to be a burden on my children. I know I want to be super active in my grandchildren's lives. And I just want to stress, with Danielle, she got her Total Gym from the States. I was there with at QVC. She bought it. She popped in the DVDs and she loved the 14 workout challenge. She's like, that's my workout. And Danielle, I want to stress, she started down at level 1.
That's where I was.
Right,
yeah.
Level 1. And again, someone that weighs 200 pounds, level 1 is working with about 8 pounds of weight. So very, very lightweight. And then when the workout got easier, she just pulled the pin and went to level 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then a year later, she was 100 pounds lighter. And she's maintained it for 5 years now. So again, your program doesn't have to be complex. First of all, we want you to enjoy it. That's why we give you multiple trainers, multiple DVDs. Find the trainer that you love. Or again, if you wanted to do the Pilates, we have the best Pilates instructor.
Absolutely.
All of us at Total Gym, the trainers, we all sort of specialize in different areas. Maria is our Pilates trainer. You can have a Pilates workout 2-3 times a day if you wanted. And I know those Pilates reformer classes cost a lot. With Total Gym, you now own the gym and you get all the exercises, whether it's a squat machine you're looking for, a chest machine, a back machine, a bicep machine, tricep machine, an ab machine. It's all in one training system with, again, it's like having 14 different sets of weights. This training system has been around over 40 years and the design hasn't changed. And why the design hasn't changed, Lynn, is because it works.
Why change something if... But what you have added throughout the years are accessories.
That's right.
Right? So this becomes an inversion table for you. It becomes the Pilates machine. I mean, it targets every core, every muscle in your entire body. And, you know, don't try to be the martyr and go like, oh, I'm going to go on a level 12 right away. No. Start slow. Do it 3 times a week. 3 times a week is exactly where I started, and that was enough for me. And then, you know what? Just increase by then. I went from a 1, then I went to a 2, then I thought, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to the 4 now, and then I go to the 6. Now I actually do most of my squats on the level 12 or 14 to really build, lift the booty.
Yes.
Right? Lift that booty, and it's so fantastic because if you suffer from sciatic, if you have maybe stenosis or any type of arthritis, what do they say? Fibromyalgia. What's the #1 thing? Exercise. Exercise. You know, walking is not the thing that's actually going to do that, to work on this. It does help, obviously. And if you're worried, well, I'm not going to get my cardio in this. Oh, let me tell you, you will get your cardio in this. And that heartbeat is going and the sweat is pouring and you're like, oh my gosh.
Right.
And that was 20 minutes?
Exactly. And why our heart rates get up is because, and let me just demonstrate, you go from a rowing exercise, and without resting, you go into a bicep exercise. And without resting, you go into a tricep shoulder exercise. And without resting, you go into an outer hip and thigh exercise. So keeping this constant movement up keeps your heart rate higher. From there, I can go into an assisted ab exercise. I can even swim. If you want to do some upper body cardio, you can do the breaststroke on your Total Gym. You can do tricep kicks and extensions on the Total Gym. You never outgrow your Total Gym. This holds up to 450 pounds. If you want to get the weight bar and add more weight plates, again, you have the ability to do so. But this training system is amazing no matter where you are on your journey. If you're just starting, you're gonna appreciate the big wide bench that supports your body. Because again, we're all gonna start with the king of exercises, which is your basic squat, which is gonna ignite your glutes, which is a big calorie burning muscle, which is gonna strengthen your legs so you can get up out of chairs easier, move around easier.
And there's no impact or stress on your back whatsoever. And again, remember, it comes fully in one box. You slide it out, you set it up. We're gonna have a look at Darla one more time. The number is 1-888-2020-888. This is our last live hour with Rosalie and Total Gym today.
These are the before photos. I'm going to show them to you because I don't like looking at them. Actually, when I got to my highest weight, I didn't even want my pictures taken. I was motivated to start losing weight because I didn't feel good. I knew I had to do something, so I found the Total Gym. Once I found the Total Gym, I begged my husband to get it. Within a month, I started seeing a big difference. Between that and changing my diet around, eating healthy, I lost the weight. It just started melting off. I'm not a fanatic. I train about 3 times a week. There's such a variety, so many things, so many different things you can do on this, just by changing the angles. I don't miss the gym at all. I'm in my 50s. A lot of people don't believe that. I feel like I'm in my 30s again. My name is Darla Rogers, and I have lost 60 pounds using the Total Gym.
I mean, how inspirational, 60 pounds just by using the Total Gym. And look, we're not just talking about like somebody who's in their 20s. We're talking about people in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s. This is a game changer for all of you. Now tell us a little bit more about Darla.
Right, again, what really stands out to me is that, you know, we now hear that 70's the new 60, 60's the new 50, 50's the new 40. And she just said, you know, I'm 50, but I feel like I'm in my 30s. And your 50s can either feel like you're in your 30s, or your 50s can feel like you're in your 70s. And that's really all up to you. You know, we have the knowledge, we have the information, and we now have the tools. You know, I've been a trainer now for over 30 years, and this unit is the most used exercise equipment that I have in my own itinerary. It's the first thing that I introduce to any of my clients. And everyone loves it because it allows you to move your body better.
Yes.
You squat deeper. You're able to do exercises like pull-ups and chin-ups. When you do this twisting exercise, you don't wonder, is this working?
Right in the core.
Right? Your obliques just fire up with this exercise. Total Gym started off in physical rehabilitation. This was not designed to go on home shopping networks. This was designed as a medical grade device to help get people stronger and fitter. Right now, you could search Total Gym fibromyalgia, Total Gym knee issues, Total Gym hip issues, Total Gym sciatica, and you would get an answer because we have that side to our system as well.
Well, we have about an hour. I wish we had another hour. A minute and a half remaining, by the way. So look, $1,400 savings, $74.99 gets this home to you over a 1-year period. Free shipping and handling. Just think, what are you worth? What are you worth? And also, I wanted to point out my metabolic age that I told you, remember?
Yes.
I said, Rosalie, I said, oh my gosh, I said, you're not gonna believe this. My metabolic age is 62 years old. 62. I was just turning 57 this year. How could I be 62? And if I had not done anything, I bet you would be at 65 right now and then close to 70. I wanna feel young, look young, have that energy. Look at my before and picture one more time. I mean, look at that, 189 pounds. I'm putting it out there to all of Canada because I want to motivate you. If I can motivate one person, there it is, 15 pounds down, 28 pounds down today. I'm gonna be going to see Rosalie at some point here in September. We're gonna do another video, and the next time you're back with Total Gym, we're gonna do another update.
Can I just stress?
Yes.
Many people think that Lynn sees me on a regular basis.
No, once.
We shot the workout, then I taped the work, and I said, here you go.
You got it.
You know,
and I try not to watch my workout with you, to be really honest, but I do look at the comments, and thank you for all of your motivation to me and for those of you that we have been able to motivate. Don't forget, eat fit.